Alright, so this is the demonstration for how to do tonal drawing. As you can see, what I've done is I've done a value scale up here at the top, and you're going to do the same thing on the back of your piece of paper just as a practice run, just so you can get used to what this looks like. So basically you're going to take black colored pencil and you're going to color this first block really dark. You're going to get a little bit lighter here and a little bit lighter here. Then the middle one is going to be just the base gray of the paper, and then you're going to add white by adding more and more pressure, getting brighter. So that's what this process is going to look like. You're basically going to add black wherever there's shadow, and then you're going to add white wherever there's highlights. And you're going to let the gray of the paper show through. You're not going to mix these two to get gray. You're going to let the gray of the paper be the gray. So I'm going to start out by putting in my base shadows with my black, and I'm just starting out with an overall kind of base tonal gray that's about this value here wherever I see my shadows. Now what you need to do is make sure to leave the gray showing through in the areas where you're going to be adding the highlight. I'm adding in all these little kind of textural bumps and marks here. Alright, so now that I got that put in, I'm going to come in and push my darks a little further by layering in more colored pencil. So anywhere where I see darker details. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with my white colored pencil, and I'm going to add in whites wherever I see whites. So I'm going to start out with a base kind of low pressure white through this whole region here wherever there's highlights. So I'm just going to put this in like this. My way down. Now I'm seeing a middle tone gray in here, so that's where I'm going to let the paper show. Seeing some reflected light on this side over here, so I'm going to make sure to lay that in with white. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do higher pressure or more pressure and overlap where I see this really, really bright spot down the center of this knuckle bone, toe knuckle bone. And anywhere where I see really, really bright highlights, I'm going to come in here with a high pressure white and lay that in. And you notice I've got a lot of the gray of the paper still showing through because that's my middle tone. It's my middle value. Now I'm going to come back in with black, and I'm just going to hit some of the areas of deeper shadow and give it some more pop. So that's what that process is going to look like.